Now it's that time of the year when the creative fraternity is neck deep in work, burning the midnight oil to make the deadline for Goafest 2012. And obviously the question that's top of mind with this fraternity is who is going to make the cut this year. With not too many options to choose from, Brand Equity spoke to the top creative minds in the industry to give us their hot favorites that will pick up the coveted Abbey in 2012. Khushbu Patodia gets you the campaigns that are a cut above the rest.
It's time once again for creative honchos to get out of the boardroom, hit the beach and soak in the sun. And where else could that be possible? All in the name of work other than the annual Indian Advertising Oscars, Goafest 2012, which is set to expand its horizon beyond just India to a slew of South Asian countries like Pakistan, Sri Lanka, Nepal and Bangladesh that too will be seen competing neck to neck with Indian contenders this year. While that itself will make the competition fiercer, at Goafest 2012, entrants will also be struggling it out to win Grand Prix in digital, out-of-home, design and many more categories like never before. So as the advertising fraternity burns the midnight oil to get their act together to meet the March deadline, the big question we're asking is, who's taking the Abbey home this year? While that speculation will take some time to take on a definitive shape, Brand Equity spoke to some of the best creative minds to get you the top contenders for Goafest 2012. First up is the film category that seems to have quite a few favorites this year. Two campaigns that feature top of the list are both from the Taproot bandwagon, one being Airtel's Har Friend Zaruri Hota Hai and the other being Pepsi Change the Game.
The helicopter shot.
More for the jingle than for anything else, but it's really rocked the country.
It's the sort of name on everyone's lips, it's a song on everyone's lips. And it seemed to have touched a human chord about what friendship means to you.
Indian cricket has pioneered this entire thing of playing fearless, innovative, street smart cricket, which is what that Change the Game has really captured.
Yet another campaign that got a resounding consensus is Kaun Banega Crorepati's Koi Insaan Chhota Nahi Hota campaign.
देखा आपने देवी और सज्जनों, कोई भी इंसान छोटा नहीं होता.
KBC of course builds on a massive equity of a show that's literally the pulse of India now, but yet they managed to find a new take on what drives people to participate or win or compete in the show.
The Volkswagen Jetta too features on the list.
Volkswagen Jetta, the winged boy, I like it because it's like pretty edgy, and it's a story well told about, you know, you'll do anything to get to drive the Volkswagen Jetta, even give away your wings. Beautifully told.
And of course, one cannot forget Cadbury's Kuch Meetha Ho Jaye campaigns.
The Cadbury's is a very strategically sound campaign rooted in Indianism. Very interesting films, touching films. You know, some of them, I mean, genuinely brings a sort of a smile. So, I mean, I quite like the campaign.
Moving to the radio category, while last year the category saw winners in Cadbury, Gujarat Tourism and the public service campaign for Sathi, this year doesn't look very optimistic for radio. Cadbury, though, continues to be one of the top favorites this year as well.
We've not genuinely used radio as well for the last few years. I think the only thing that I keep on hearing, even when I've been on the jury, is a lot of mimicking and interesting voice and play of voice. That's it.
And if fewer contenders in radio was surprising, the shocker really comes in with the print and out-of-home category. This year, both categories have taken a backseat as far as award-winning campaigns are concerned, with absolutely none featuring in the top contenders list. But one can always expect some surprises as both these mediums lend themselves very well to what we call proactive work.
you will see it till we take a conscious call and say and decide how we want to go about it. But it's something that is going to be there, and I think bulk of it is going to be print and outdoor is going to be primarily that. I mean, I think that's what I would expect to see at Goafest. I mean, you know, I really can't think of any mainstream campaign that was really interesting.
A category that has seen growing demand from clients and some serious cutting-edge work is digital, with a variety of brands making it to the top contenders list. The common favorite being Airtel's Har Friend Zaruri campaign.
Simranti is depressed. Simranti wants ice cream now.
हर एक friend जरूरी होता है.
The Airtel Har Friend Zaruri digital campaign is a lot of fun. And it's pretty young, and the different kinds of outlandish Zaruri friends is cool, and it looks user generated. A lot of people are responding to it, and hopefully it will become a cult campaign in the days to come.
Nike's Bleed Blue campaign too features in this category.
Bleed Blue, in digital at least, captured the sentiment of that time during the World Cup.
And now, moving to the most coveted category, integrated. Clear favourites being the Vodafone 3G campaign and Cadbury, both from Ogilvy's kitty.
The Vodafone 3G Zuzus campaign was quite cool because it took on what we've all seen Zuzus for the last two years, and then actually added a completely new perspective in the fact that you have a super Zuzu now.
The way the entire 3G has been integrated along with those Zuzus and Rajinikanth look-alike, the fastest guy, is amazing.
खाने में क्या है?
Lucky.
लौकी. कल भी लौकी बनी थी यार.
कल का ही है.
मीठे में क्या है? खाने के बाद मीठे में कुछ मीठा हो जाए.
They seem to do a pretty good effort of all round encompassing people, at least the Indian sweet tooth, into what is essentially a Western product category.
With that, the competition, the excitement and the anticipation is only building up. As opposed to the last couple of years, 2012 seems to be a mixed bag of campaigns. But Taproot's Har Friend Zaruri Hota Hai series for Airtel is one that many are betting big on. Brand Equity is placing its bets on it too.